We are going to do a promotion. We are going to do.
We are going to do. We are going to do.
We are going to do. We are going to do a promotion. Promoting AI using Grok, Meta, at YouTube, Create, and YouTube, or starting with Meta through Facebook.
This may be my last video for 24 hours before I can generate any more videos, so I have to make it quick. YouTube, it's our responsibility to check our family trees to see if any of our deceased relatives are voting or have active social security numbers and bank accounts. The fraudster's gig is to create as many identities they can. Through marriage or counterfeiting and impersonation, they don't submit death certificate or divorce certificates and have multiple counterfeit IDs, spreading out the assets and launder the money through various bank accounts. There's no government oversight. Polygamy is no different than zoology. The marriage creates a new identity, then dissolve the ID created with a divorce. Where's the leadership? Where's the leadership? Dissolve all concealed carry regulations. Vote Open Carry Act. You can conceal whatever you want. We can only assume you have a weapon, even if you don't have a weapon with conceal. Immigration is a WMD. Immigration is far worse than any one nuke. No nuke has ever been used. Immigration is being used as a WMD. ICE at DUI checkpoints. After 9/11, CBP set up checkpoints. No customs in any sanctuary city airports. Where's the leadership? Polygamy is part of Islam. Female polygamist in Congress. Polygamy in MN. A foreigner cannot commit insurrection. Omar tending sleeper cells. You should be more concerned about baby Mamdamis throwing ides rather than lightning. Vote Stop Mamdami Act. California homeless, registered to vote multiple times. Audit all states' voting registrations. Registered to vote more than once is illegal. The foreigner cannot commit treason or insurrection. Only legal natural-born citizens can. Illegal immigrants in jury pools, counterfeit citizens, foreign-born judges, fraudulent credentials, illegitimate representatives in D.C. Illegal immigrants in jury pools, counterfeit citizens, foreign-born judges, fraudulent credentials, illegitimate representatives in D.C.
Gerrymandering was and is a turf war perpetrated by foreign influence, paying for multiple voting registrations, taxpayer-funded, coordinated by a Democrat.
It's about the vote registration, not the vote. It's about multiple identities used by one person. It's about immigration, not race or religion.
The Learning Center is indoctrination and educating on criminal activities, a school of crime and stealing from United States taxpayers. Turns out Lascacia James is still married to her father. Omar is still married brother. The fraud is about how many identities they can create. Vote to stop the Omar Act. Stop immigration welfare, political welfare, educational welfare. Operation Epic City is next. The Plank of Hormuz is permanently closed. With men identifying as women and women identifying as men alters the true statistics of men to women. All the statistics are wrong! With brown people identifying as black and white people alters the true population statistics of the races. All the statistics are wrong. It is morally unethical to identify as anything other than what you are and is unconstitutional. Failure of SCOTUS! The extorted US dollars smuggled out of the US gets exchanged and returned into US economy or injected back that causes inflation. Vote Stop Mamdami Act! It is 100% illegal to exchange United States cash dollars by hand in daily exchanges in any other country other than the United States. What a bleeding joke! Deport Muhammad and his 5 wives and 3 husbands. Deport Amar and her 6 husbands and 4 wives. Polygamy is illegal! Facial recognition is a national neighborhood watch program identifying who's in our neighborhood. And harassing phone calls. And harassing phone calls! Spam and scammers. Every fraudulent ID can get you a telephone number. There's no government oversight on telephone companies handing out telephone numbers like candy. Deport Muhammad with his 5 wives and his 3 husbands. Deport Amar with her 6 husbands and 3 wives. Neutralize all sleeper cells! Omar tending sleeper cells. Mamdami pampering baby Hamas. Vote Stop Omar Act. Expect a Hamas-like attack any day now. Prepare. Strike! 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 We're shutting this answer down! Shut it down! Shut it down! We're shutting this shit down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Islamists targeted black America using immigration as gerrymandering, mass migration, embezzling taxpayer dollars, drive-by shootings, race baiting, white hatred. Turns out on voting day in New York City, from outside districts and boroughs flood into New York City to cancel out the voters that legally vote in their district, getting their representatives elected. Vote Stop Baby Mamdamis Throwing IEDs is Act 2026. Vote Stop Omar in Minnesota tending sleeper cells. Elon is not the first trillionaire. The fraudsters have multiple fake identities and hide their wealth because of embezzled dollars. Do the math! Doge was a complete failure and completely covered up. Start a new citizen audit agency and call it Department of Government Inefficiency. Call it Doggy. The government auditing itself. We've protected the abyss. Stop the insanity! We have to stop the embezzlement of U.S. taxpayer dollars immediately and hold and convict the fraudsters accountable for stealing! You're sitting on your thumbs. Citizen auditors investigate, ask questions, get them on camera as often as you can. Every second we put this off is every second they use to cover up their crimes. Get them while the story is hot! Get them, doggy, get them, him. Bite them, damn them, smear them, expose them with the paperwork, follow the money, track and flight, search their paperwork, expose their assets. Who let the dogs out? Woof, woof, woof! Run them down, where have exposed them? Haitians eating your cats, Ugandans eating your dogs, Somalians eating your dogs and cats in the local dens. You'll find mass graves under the quality leering centers. Devil's wine is human blood. Omar is worth $30 million in cash. The code has been cracked. We put a tracker on the stolen loot. You better hurry up. Send me my cut. Turns out Timothy Manette has 5 wives and 4 husbands. Mamdani has 3 wives and 4 husbands. Newsom has 2 wives and 3 husbands and working on number 4 husband. Polygamy in Congress. 911 is still an ongoing attack and invasion. Evidence overdoses tanked and seditious Democratic gerrymandering. Reports are COVID-19 vax was laced with fentanyl. Omar is worth $30 million in cash. The code has been cracked. We put a tracker on the stolen loot. You better hurry up. Send me my cut. Get them, doggy. Haitians in Ohio eating cats. Mamdami's eating dogs in NYC. Somalians in Minnesota eating cats and dogs and the local inhabitants. Turns out Gomez got deported 37 times in 2018. 41 is deported around 3,469 times in 10 years. Woof, 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 woof. Turns out Gomez got deported 37 times in 2018. Gomez got deported around 3,469 times in 10 years. Woof, 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 woof. Turns out Gomez got deported 37 times in 2018, 41 times in 2019, 30 through 2020. Gomez got deported around 3,469 times in 10 years. Gomez was a drug mule. After smuggling drugs, he deliberately Macked into his country, loaded back up and headed for the border again, once a week. Gomez's uncle got deported 2004 10 times, his brother got deported 100 times, and his aunt got deported 781, all in 10 years. And nobody noticed. When Islamists take city council and control police, they cover up charges, falsifying legal documents and death certificates, and use the local inhabitants to commit insurrection. Mamdani is 4th generation elected via seditious Democratic gerrymandering, foreigner interference in our elections. AOC is 3rd generation elected via gerrymandering. Foreigners in Dearborn have used the local inhabitants, and they didn't just pack up and leave the space Islamists now occupy. They took their identities and all their assets, completely covered up by the local city council and police that were replaced by Muslims falsifying police reports, crime statistics, conjuring up lies to handcuff the locals, leaving them helpless, sometimes not reporting death certificates, stealing their identities, and drawing in family members, making them new targets, lying to their family members, creating stolen land because we caught them red-handed. New York City is currently and actively under insurrection, orchestrated by foreigners with the Muslims, invading churches, stealing identities, covering crimes, impersonating, poisoning with fentanyl, defunding the police, closing prisons and freeing the criminals, replacing city councils and appointing Hamas supporters, eminent domain to house more Islamists. Boots on the ground in New York City now. Estimated 9 million death toll in 10 years that will succumb to early death because of the invasion of foreigners and insurrectionists. Boots on the ground in New York City. Where's the leadership? Boots on the ground now! Boots on the ground! Boots on the ground!
Here to audit all government-issued plastic. Plastic, please.
Sorry, I forgot to put my pants on when I answered the door. You forgot to put your pants on? Can you give me a minute to put on my pants? Who are you here to see? Go put your pants on. I'm going to put on my pants. Wait here and I'll be right back. I'd like to see everybody that works. Everybody? Hold up, I'll round them up. Is this everybody? Everybody put your government-issued plastic on the table in front of you. You are under audit. Embezzling taxpayer funds is a criminal offense, and you will be held accountable for all improper purchases using taxpayer dollars.
Thought criminal.
Divorce papers, please. Is Omar here? Omar is not available.
There are no divorce papers.
Because divorce papers have never been filed.
This is why you can't find the evidence.
Where's Omar's office? Omar's office is in the basement.
Follow me.
Follow me.
The divorce papers, please.
Is Omar here? Follow me.
Come in.
Hello. I'm really not a doorman.
We have a meeting to go to.
Locked out of government access. Laptop not working either. Hello? Is this Omar? Hi, Mrs. Manette.
Looks like you lost your government-issued slush fund debit card.